In the heart of the bustling Barija market in Sarajevo, there was a man who dedicated his days to feeding the pigeons that flocked to the square. His name was Adnan, and he was known throughout the city for his kind heart and gentle spirit. Adnan was not like other people. He had a deep connection to the mystical world that existed just beyond the veil of reality. He believed that the pigeons were messengers from the gods, sent to bring him messages of wisdom and guidance. Every morning, Adnan would wake before the sun rose and make his way to the market square. He would scatter seeds and crumbs for the pigeons, and as they fluttered around him, he would listen intently to their cooing and watch for any signs or omens that they might bring. The pigeons seemed to have a special bond with Adnan, flocking to him in droves and perching on his outstretched arms and shoulders. It was as if they could sense his connection to the mystical world and were drawn to his energy. As the days passed, Adnan began to notice strange and wondrous things happening around him. The colors of the market square seemed to shimmer and shift, and the sounds of the city took on a melodic quality that resonated deep in his soul. One day, as Adnan sat among the pigeons, a figure approached him. It was an old woman with a weathered face and piercing eyes. She told Adnan that she was a seer, gifted with the ability to see into the future and the world beyond. The old woman told Adnan that he was special, that he had a rare gift for connecting with the mystical energies that flowed through the world. She said that the pigeons were his guides, his companions on a journey of spiritual awakening. From that day on, Adnan's life took on a new and enchanted quality. He became known as the Pigeon Whisperer, revered by the people of Sarajevo for his mystical abilities and his connection to the divine. As Adnan wandered through the market square, the pigeons following in his wake, he would often slip into a trance-like state, communing with the spirits of the earth and sky. The colors of the world around him would blur and swirl, creating a kaleidoscope of beauty and wonder. People came from far and wide to seek out Adnan, to ask for his guidance and wisdom. He would sit with them among the pigeons, his eyes closed in meditation, and speak words of comfort and insight that seemed to come from a place beyond the stars. But as Adnan's popularity grew, so too did the jealousy of those who could not understand or accept his gifts. Rumors began to spread that he was a charlatan, a fraud who used trickery and deception to fool the gullible. One day, a group of skeptics confronted Adnan in the market square, accusing him of being a fraud and a liar. They demanded that he prove his abilities, to show them some sign of his mystical powers. With a heavy heart, Adnan agreed. He closed his eyes and called out to the pigeons, willing them to perform some miraculous feat that would silence his critics and prove his worth. And then, to the astonishment of all who watched, the pigeons began to dance. They twirled and soared, forming intricate patterns in the sky that seemed to spell out words of wisdom and truth. The skeptics were stunned into silence, overcome by the beauty and magic of the moment. Adnan opened his eyes and smiled, his heart full of gratitude for the pigeons who had once again come to his aid. From that day on, Adnan was hailed as a true mystic, a seer whose connection to the divine was undeniable. The pigeons continued to flock to him, their gentle cooing a constant reminder of the mystical world that existed just beyond the veil of reality. And so, the man who fed the pigeons on the Barija market became a legend in Sarajevo, a living embodiment of the magic and wonder that can be found in the most unlikely of places. And the pigeons, his faithful companions, remained by his side, whispering secrets of the cosmos in their soft, gentle voices.